Hi everyone, I'm Sam. Today's May 22nd, 2025, Thursday, and for today's bonus video, I'll be playing a game called Moo-rdle, or Moo-rdle. I don't know, it's very hard to pronounce this, but it's basically Wordle, okay, inspired by Wordle and cows and bulls. So you can click that to see what, is cows and bulls all about. But essentially, you're trying to guess a 5-letter word, and the cows and the bulls will tell you. So cows in yellow here means that the letter is in the word of the day, but it's in the wrong position. So same thing as in Wordle, except you don't know which one is yellow and which one is green. Green means they are right, so you got a bullseye, right? Okay, so I could guess. I mean, I've as I said before, my favorite starting word is crane, so I think I kind of have to go with crane as usual. All right, it is Tricky Thursday, so this game is harder than usual, and I might be a little bit slow because I'm not the best at deciphering the clues given to me. So, don't shout at the screen too much. You're like, oh my god, it's so obvious, right? Okay, so I just did crane. So what we can tell here is 0 of the letters are in the right place, but we have 2 letters of these. They're in the wrong spot though. So I'm gonna have to do a little bit of trial and error. I have, let me see how many guesses do I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9 guesses to get it right. Okay. I'll see if I can, I can't really minimize it too much, so I'll just leave it at that. But if you scroll a little bit, you can see what letters you've tried and, that kind of thing. But yeah, okay. Let me see. I think it's going to be either R, A, N, or E. I don't think it's going to be C. That is the common one. But okay, let's just try something like plain, where I'm changing the first 2. We'll just see what happens. Okay. All right, okay, interesting. So I changed CR to PL, and now I have 1 less yellow. So that means it was either the C or the R that was yellow. That is interesting, but I'm gonna guess that it's the R. Okay, and then another letter we don't know could be the A. I could try and like raise. It's moving a couple things around, I think. Let's try that. Okay, interesting. I've now got 1 yellow and 1 in green. It could be. So it's possible that E is out, maybe. So R and A could be the right letters. One of them could be in the right spot. I could try. I could try something like arise, changing the spots and seeing. Oh, but then that wouldn't really help me, would it? Because yeah, change that again. Okay, maybe. Should I try something like dance? Oh, okay. Now I've got 2 letters in the right spot. Okay. So A could very well be in the right spot. I don't think N and E is it. So D could be green as well. So it could be DA. And then if R is right, R could be something somewhere here. So let me see. Can I think of anything in DAR? No, it's going to be E. I'll try something like radar, maybe? I don't know. No, I don't think so. Let's see. DA. It's possible. Unless the C is the right one, and then an A is not good. Okay, that would be interesting. What if C is one of the letters? And then I could be in there, so try the DA. Can I do something like A? What kind of DA? It's a 5-letter word. I can think of something like plural, but I don't. It's obviously not going to be it. It's not going to be Dally because there's no L. I don't think so. Something. Well, I think there's gonna be the R in there, right? Dater. I don't think so. Let's try that. Yeah, there's no E, right, everybody? Okay, wait. Now there's only one letter in green. But we did dance earlier. So I don't think that means. Well, in that case, maybe A is not it then. I thought it might be A, but it might not be at all, actually. Interesting. It's not going to be E either, because we tried E a couple of times. It's not it. So it could be actually maybe R and N. R and N. If this is R and N, that's right. Then only N, okay. And then R, and then one of these, but not. So either I or the S, possibly. I could do something like rinse. See what's that? Oh, now only one letter is out of place, and earlier was right. Okay. Interesting. So I think we can definitely say N and E is not in there, and I don't believe S is either. So I think the only one correct here is R. So INSE is out. INSE is out. That means R and A was correct, and R is in the wrong spot, and A was in the right place. So A was correct here. R was not here, and R is not here, obviously. So, and if A was in the right spot here, that means R is also not here. So the R has to be somewhere here, maybe. And okay, and then this one, even though we didn't have N and E, so we didn't have R and A. So these are the two. So C is definitely out here. So not C, not N, not E. So it must be D. When I did dater, D was also not right. So something wrong in my logic here. So I thought A and okay. It'd be like R and no, it's not gonna be N. I think it is R. R and I don't have that many guesses left, do I? 3 guesses left. Oh gosh. I mean, as I said, it's hard for me because I don't, and trying to see all these clues at once is kind of a lot for my brain to handle. It's not the easiest thing for me to do, so it's a struggle. I'm sure some people are much better at this, at seeing what the clues possibly are than me, with these words already tried. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the logic here. Okay. N and E, probably not it, so discount all of that. And we did change some letters here. So A, I feel is definitely in there. And I think the A position is probably here. That should be right. So put that there. So it's going to be NE. So this one could mean that R is right. In the letter, but it's not at that place. But if R is in the letter, so this one, why isn't it lighting up green and I'll use another color, right? So is R not it? If R is not it, then what letter? Maybe I could be it. It could be I actually. So if A is here and I is not here. Okay, so I could be somewhere else. I could be somewhere here maybe. D, do I think D? It could be C is the letter in that case. C and A. Right, in that case, then maybe C is here. And then I is somewhere else there. But the I is not going to be in the middle. We know that. It's the thing, right? If I is here, what? What word could this be? I mean, that's what I'm thinking of right now. It could be something like that. But I can't see like what this word. All I can think of is like Fauci or something like that. Marcy, Mercy. Like I know it's not this word, but I'm just gonna try and see. Mercy. Okay, my early theory of it being at least like C and I seems to be out of place here, but I think A and C is correct. So A and C, I think definitely it's in there. Right, so A and C I think definitely is in there. E is not, M is not, and now I believe that I is not it either. Okay, so if I is not it, then what is the other letter here? Could be S. No, but S is. Okay, wait. If I, but that doesn't make sense. If okay, wait. But if C is correct, then I is not in the word. I is not in the word. And S. Oh, if I is not in the word, then it could be S actually. Okay, I see it. Maybe it's S. Okay, if it is S, it could be something like S A something something. Could be. What could it be then? It can't be sauce. It could be saucy. Okay, I don't have many guesses left, so I'm gonna try saucy. Oh god. Whew. I got it finally. Okay, that was remember. So let's look at the answers now that we can tell what the words are. So when I did crane, yeah, actually it was C and A. I thought it was R and A for a long time. I really thought it was that. I thought it was most likely, when I changed these two letters, P and L, to replace C and R. I thought, R and A seemed good, but actually it was C. And then here was we got only one letter right, and then here was an S, and that's when I thought maybe it was again still the R that was correct because I was operating off that assumption, and I was like, okay, it seems right. And then after that, I thought maybe D could be the next correct letter in green, but actually it was C. I didn't know that. And then until I did data, and then I was like, what? But the D's not lining up at all. So that was weird. And yeah, should have hinted to me that R is not part of it, and then should have looked here and realized that yeah, it was only QBS. So again, I had to try a couple of things here and place the C again, and then figuring out the S was what helped me once I got the S, A, and C, and then helped me to figure out what I knew that E wasn't in there anymore, so it has to be saucy instead of sauce. So phew, got that in. Let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 out of 9 guesses. Not a great score. I don't know. Yeah, I guess in 8 attempts. Yeah, that's it. What are my stats here? The other day I played one. I haven't played in a while. I got in 6 guesses, which is pretty good. And I got one in 8, so terrible. One would be incredibly lucky. I don't know how I would get that. It's pretty lucky, but yeah, it's a very fun game. I mean, it takes a lot of takes time to think really and evaluate. Sometimes when I play on my own and not recording, I sort of take a screenshot of the grid and sort of cancel out what letters that I think are not the ones based on the clues that I've gotten, and that helps me visualize a little bit better because seeing it just in my head is a little bit hard. It's tough. But I know some folks it's no problem. So you can do it however way that you want. Do it in your own way. But yeah, I find it a pretty fun game, and with some cute emojis. So yeah, I'm gonna leave a link in the comments below for you to try it yourself. Let me know how you did in the comments. Thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Bye.